Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. Yes, and you've seen from the description, we're back to my series on muffin cakes. And the all-time favourite of the children is these nice, bright, colourful Smarties. You know, the ones with high additives and all those nice high things of everything. You know the ones. You gotta believe it. These days, these things have been, everything's been taken out of them. Even all those horrible E numbers that we used to love as we were kids. And they've even made the chocolate lower chocolate than it used to be. Lower sweet as well. Duh, what's the world coming to? And getting back to normality. And if you like this type of content, please subscribe and please share. And don't forget, your recipe is down in the description. And while you're down there, if you'd like to, press that subscribe button. And down there also, there is a shed of recipes just waiting for you guys. But get on with the recipe. For your ingredients, you want 164 grams of plain flour, 100 grams of beanies, 6 grams of baking powder, 51 grams of white caster sugar and 51 grams of light brown sugar. And for your liquids, you want 125 grams of milk, 80 grams of egg and 62 grams of oil. Now this oil is just straightforward veg oil, or you can use whatever oil you like. It does make a difference to your flavour, but this is basically rapeseed oil, this one. Or you can just use butter. Right, it's time to get your oven on. Your oven temperature wants to be around about 200 Celsius, and that's a fan assisted. Now these will be baking for around about 25 minutes. Give or take, that all depends on your oven. Right, we'll get on with the mixing. Right, the first thing we need to be doing is sieving our flour. Also at the same time, sieve your sugars and your baking powder. And just get rid of all these bits, because that's the main thing really. Just get them down through the sieve, keep working them through the sieve until they go. That's it. Get them as fine as you can. They will dissolve in the mix eventually. Now for your liquids, you've got your milk, add in your egg. Now what you want to do is give this a good whisk up. Add in your oil. Once again, whisk it up. Now we get our dry ingredients. Make a well in the middle. All we need to do then is pour and just start folding this in. That's all you need to be doing, just folding it in. And what you're basically doing is just covering the flour. Now you don't want to overmix this. All right, we'll just add in our beans. And that's that. That's our muffin tray. Now if you've got one of these, now this would be really handy, and they fill these up just to the right amount. So, putting this in. Now your muffins are ready to go into the oven. Don't forget, halfway through the baking, which is 20 minutes, say 10 minutes, look at them and turn them around in the oven. Because if your oven's like my oven, it just needs to be turned round. It just makes that nice even bake. Right, we'll get them into the oven. Well, your muffins are ready. We'll get them out the oven. But there you go. As soon as they come out the oven, put them straight onto a wire to cool down. Now they've cooled down, now I bet you're thinking, well, what are we going to be doing with them? Topping. There are several ways you can finish these. You can dip them in icing, you can do whatever. But what we're going to be doing with these, we're going to do like a little soft cream up to put on the top, and then we're going to do some sprinkles. And for your topping, you want 300 grams of icing sugar, 150 grams of butter or margarine, bit of splash of vanilla, and 40 grams of melted fondant. And if you've not seen this before, you can do this machine, or you can attempt this by hand. So all we're going to do is mix all these ingredients together. And there's your fondant. Splash of vanilla. Just mix it around. And what we want to do is mix this up so it's all nice and light. Now obviously it'll be a lot quicker by machine, but I've only got 6 to do, so I didn't seem to see the point of getting the machine dirty for this small amount. So if you can do this by hand, then go for it. It does take a bit more time by hand. Basically getting your spatula and you right, and that's it. And that's the consistency. It's nice and smooth, everything's broken down in it. And that's lovely. So you need your muffins. Now you can pipe these or just put it on with a palette knife. So all we do is get hold of the muffin, get your icing, start from the middle and work round like that. Now if you feel better piping it on, go for it. There we go. All you need to do then is put a few beans on. 5, I don't know. A few sprinkles. And that's that. Show you with this one again. In the middle, let's push it down a bit, work round. If you twist the muffin and hold your palette knife, you can get it to go round smooth if you want it smoother. Once again, a few beans. Little sprinkle. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So there we go, folks. Wasn't that nice and easy? Yeah, I like to think my recipes are that easy. And if you like that type of content, please subscribe and please share. And don't forget to check out the description, because down there is your recipe. And also down there you'll find numbers of playlists. And they are baking recipes waiting for you. And we'll see you again very shortly on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters! This is the Crazy Baker channel. Baking. Lifestyle. Recipes. Reviews. I am the Crazy Baker. Please subscribe and please share. Laters!